Hi, welcome my friend. After I put up this video about matrix quads and splits strategy, I received so many requests to do another series about building the bankroll using this strategy. So you know what? Let's do it. If you didn't see the original video explaining this strategy, link is on the top of the screen, in the comments, and in the description box below the video. In that first session, I started with only $300 and made my hourly rate. So in this second session, I'll try to do the same. But before we start, if you are interested in following this series of building the bankroll, it would be great if you hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on. That way, you can watch all the progress with me, and in the sessions, I will be most likely announcing the times when I will play, so you can join me at the same time at my table and we can build the bankroll together. Alright, so let's start. Okay guys, so here we are at the table. We are going to try to make our hourly rate. So we are aiming for $50, starting with 356. And we're gonna use the matrix quads and splits strategy. We're gonna be betting the yellow group. Again, if you guys didn't see the video where I'm explaining the yellow, green, blue groups, just go ahead and check the description box below the video. There's a link, you can watch it and you can try it yourself. Remember, not one strategy is 100% bulletproof. So that's why I'm not putting my savings into it. I'm using a little bit of money and I'm gonna grow my bankroll, or I'm gonna try to grow my bankroll, you know, in few days, 10, 20 days. Maybe I'm gonna raise it up to decent amount and then I can use it or bet with it. Okay, so we had 11. That's a green group, so let me start betting. We are using the corners with the 2 units and the splits with 1 unit. The reason for that is so if we hit, we get the profit, because if we got only 1 unit on the corner, that wouldn't be a profit. So 2 units corners or quads, 1 unit splits. And again, we are using the trigger point when we are betting after the green or blue group's gonna hit. We are aiming for yellow. If we don't hit, we're gonna use negative progression and raise the bets. I'm gonna just double it up. One of the sessions I might use different progressions, or we'll see. I know some of you were emailing me that the Fibonacci works great with this strategy. It's a little bit safer, so go ahead, try it. Okay, so 21, that was not a hit. That means we are going to rebet and let's double it up. It's just not much of a amount to double up, so I can live with that. Again, I'm gonna have my stop loss definitely in place, and the profit target, it's already been set. That's 50 bucks plus minus. I'm not gonna be crying if it's a couple dollars less or more. So let's see what we get after 21. All right, that's 22, so that's a hit. I like that. That's a win. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather again. Nothing like Florida's weather. Kind of beating me down here, but all right. Let's concentrate. 22. So after the hit, since I play green and blue trigger point. I'm not gonna bet, and I'm gonna hold myself down. I'm gonna stay disciplined, because discipline is really, really important. I could, I can already see like, oh, 22, I already see I would play my combos, and I would be jumping into 22 2, 22 8 and neighbors, and I would hit it, but I'm playing the strategy, trying to stay disciplined. Okay, so that would actually be another hit. And as many of you mentioned in the emails and comments, that you actually tried to use this strategy with follow the leader, and after yellow group doesn't appear like after each other, that you guys try to play yellow, 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 yellow with the positive progression. So you're adding on the win, you're adding the money on the win, and a lot of you have found this very successful. Of course, you gotta go maximum for those 3-4 hits, and that's it. Remember, this is not a set it and forget it strategy. This is a few minutes, make your hourly rate and close it off. Don't sit with this strategy the whole day. It's gonna kill you like any strategy, So 17, after 17 it's a blue, so after that we're gonna go back to our base bet, and again, base bet was $2 on the corner, 1 unit on the split. So let's see, let's stay with this. It is a strategy that really requires the patience, it's like kind of like waiting, which, if you guys saw my videos where I played a number, I'm that type of a player that I like to put the chips in and click, and kind of like make it flexible, make it more fun, more like fast to go and bet and rebet. So I'm kind of like sitting on the needles, but we'll see. I'll keep this account just for this purpose. I'm not gonna do nothing with it, just do it. So again, 26 was the blue group, the green group, so that was not the hit. So after that we're gonna definitely rebet and double up. So like I said, I'm gonna keep this account just for this purpose, building the bankroll, and we'll see how far I can bring it. I'm not gonna be promising you every single day, every single hour the video, because it's very time consuming, and okay, 32 is good, and but many of you asked me to do that, because while ago I did the series building the bankroll, and you guys really liked it. A lot of you just opened the same casino account and we played together. I remember we did some chatting on the chat during the game, and it was fun. So I have some time right now. I have to be home, so I'm gonna do it. The only problem is that I cannot sit for long time, so hopefully these sessions are not gonna be longer than like 20-25 minutes, because then my back is really starting to be stiff and not comfortable. So the sitting position is the worst I can be in right now. So maybe I'm gonna be during these sessions standing up and walking around too. So all right, 25, that was not the case. So again, we are betting the base bet. Base bet is 2 units on the 2 units on the corners, the quads, and 1 unit on the splits. All right, buddy, give us a number. So far in this first session, when I was explaining the strategy, and then I had the session starting with 300, I made the hourly rate, and I didn't get into higher progression level than like third step, so it was working pretty good. Okay, 18. So again, that's not yellow, so we are going to, that's a green group, so we are going to rebet, and I'm gonna double it up because it's just a second step. Come on, there you go. It's just the second level of the progression, so we can afford to do that. And we started with 356, so as soon as we get around those 400, I'll be happy. That's our goal, that's our profit target. All right, 31, we are taking it. We are taking 31. 31's good. Okay, so 378. All right, so far so good. No need to, there was no need to go into higher progressions. So let's see. After 31, again, you know, we're gonna wait with no bet. There's gonna be a dealer change, but with this strategy, I don't really care about dealer change. This is more of just a simple trigger point and following and staying disciplined with the trigger points. Of course, I'm watching the wheel, I'm watching the tote board, the numbers, and I see I'm trying to look for different stuff. So if I play with the different accounts, I might jump from strategy to strategy if I see something different, some numbers I like. But again, for this purpose, we are just taking a little bit of money, 300 bucks or whatever you want, using the small base bet and trying to disciplinedly build the bankroll. Because if we are lucky enough and we build it into the certain amount, then we can take it, we can gamble with it, and our stop loss is gonna be our starting 300 bucks. So we're gonna be playing with casino's money, not with our money. Okay, so now see, we have 3 in a row from the yellow group, and then it's a good thing to watch the tote board. And if that doesn't happen, if the yellow group doesn't happen to be repeating for, I don't know, 8-10 spins, that would be a great trigger point for trying to do the positive progression and try to hit yellow, yellow, yellow. You know, that would be a good try. But you know, I'm holding myself down. I think I would try it one more time. 32, there's a lot of like combos I can, bam, that would be another hit. Another yellow in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 yellows. That's cool. So 4 yellows And you know, so if you want, just use this as a trigger point and bet the green, you know, and you can try to go and do 3 levels of martingale on green, or Fibonacci on green. 31, 23, 32, 5, all yellow. Is it gonna be another yellow? I don't think so. Great trigger point. I would try it, you know. I would go for green right now and just try to switch it out. But for now, I'm disciplined. You know, I know a lot of you guys saying just stay with the strategy just for showing purposes, so I'm doing it. But see, boom, we would have that. So after the green, we are going back to basics. Base bet, 2 units on the quads, 1 unit on the splits. But that was a great trigger point. 4 yellows in a row, boom. Okay, 370. Okay, so we need to kind of like, we had those 4 yellows, so we'll see if the yellow is gonna go cold a little bit. If it's gonna go cold, I mean, I don't really mind into like 3-4 levels of progression, but I don't want to get down low too much. So all right, let's see. 11, that's green, so we are staying with the bet and doubling up after the loss. That's a negative progression. If you lose, you add money. Positive progression, if you win, you add money. So lots of good progressions, you know. I have them on my website, all the progression systems. I like them all. I like Paroli, I like Fibonacci. I use them with this strategy, with all the strategies. It's just good to have like a knowledge, like all the progressions in your head, so you can pull them out when you need them. Okay, 36. So that's another miss. So we're gonna do another progression. So that's 36. The hardest for me is like seeing 36, all those numbers, and like in my head immediately my combos are spinning. Like 36 likes to stay in 36, 13, 36 likes 1, 18. So that 3 is there. Okay, staying disciplined. Back, a repeater, back to back. Look at that, 11, 36, 36, 3 times. Okay. All right, so now that's a 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Before that we had 4 yellows and it was a change. Now 4 greens. So we're gonna do the same. We're gonna just double up, another progression. Yeah, I think that would be great point to hit it, because that would give us our profit target. The loss, I'm 250. That was kind of like my stop loss. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Hopefully that's gonna be the luck's gonna be on our side, because we don't want to be here sitting here for a long time. Okay, give me the 32. Beauty 32 is going to give us 144. beautiful, and that's gonna put us over $400. That's a rate, that's an hourly rate, that's a target profit for this session. So let's close it off.